Hey, Vikings faithful, Skol Nation, what's good? We're diving into the juiciest updates from the Minnesota Vikings training camp in August 2025. And let me tell you, Thursday's joint practice with the Patriots was an absolute banger. McCarthy was straight up cooking, the defense was bringing the heat, and the energy was electric. Ready to break it all down? Let's talk about McCarthy's breakout day, the defense stepping up, and some spicy moments that had the crowd buzzing. What's got you hyped about this team? Drop it in the comments and let's get into it. McCarthy had us all on our feet during Thursday's joint practice at TCO Performance Center. After SOSO Wednesday with some highs and lows, including an interception that sailed over his target's head, McCarthy flipped the script. He came out with a fire we haven't seen all camp, showing why he's Minnesota's QB1. His decisiveness and accuracy were on point, shredding the Patriots' defense with tight window bullets and perfectly placed touch passes. Vikings fans, is this the McCarthy we've been waiting for? The young signal caller admitted he switched up his approach after Wednesday's film session didn't match what he saw on the field. Hear the call, play the call, focus on my fundamentals, he said. And boy, did it work. McCarthy was locked in, especially in 11-on-11 red zone work, where he went on an absolute tear. He hit T.J. Hawkinson on an out route, rifled one to Thayer Thomas, and dropped a beauty to Jordan Addison in the end zone. Are you feeling the chemistry with Addison yet? Let me know. The highlight of McCarthy's day? A ridiculous 1-minute drill where he led the Vikings to a 27-21 comeback. With one timeout left, he found Addison for a first down, scrambled to keep the chains moving, and then, boom! Nailed a touchdown pass to Addison past Patriots corner Marcus Jones. 15 consecutive completions in 11-on-11 action? That's QB1 energy. Vikings fans, what's your take on McCarthy's clutch performance? Is he ready to lead us to the promised land? The Vikings offense wasn't the only unit turning heads on Thursday. After a lackluster Wednesday, Brian Flores' defense came out with something to prove. Jonathan Greenid, who's been the MVP of camp, was a wrecking ball with 2 sacks and constant pressure. Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave were getting after it, too, while Jalen Redmond had a breakout day in the backfield. The pass rush had Patriots QB Drake May scrambling and second-guessing all day. How dominant can this D-line be in 2025? The defense nearly sealed the deal in the Patriots' 1-minute drill. Allen sacked May on the first play, and rookie Dallas Turner added another. But a last-second Hail Mary to Kayshon Boutte slipped through, with Isaiah Rodgers and Josh Metellus just missing the stop. Still, the intensity was there, and the Vikings D showed they're ready to compete. What's your favorite defensive moment from camp so far? Drop it below. Oh, and things got chippy. A big scrum broke out after Patriots' Clavon Chaisson threw Vikings tackle Justin Skule to the ground following McCarthy's 4th straight TD pass. Guess who was in the middle defending his teammate? Yup, McCarthy. Another tussle involving our guy Ivan Pace Jr. had Mike Vrabel breaking it up. The intensity was off the charts, and it felt like the Patriots were frustrated getting outplayed. Vikings fans, you love that fire, right? Speaking of Ivan Pace Jr., he's been a topic of conversation beyond the practice field. According to the Viking Age, the Vikings are being urged to lock up the undrafted gem before his contract ends in 2025. Pace has racked up 174 tackles, 5.5 sacks, and 2 interceptions in 28 games, but his coverage skills need work. With a projected $10 to $12 million annual deal, should Kwesi Adofo-Mensah extend him now or wait? What's your call, Skol Nation? The rumor mill, via Purple PTSD, suggests Pace's time in Minnesota could be on a ticking clock. With the team facing a $61 million cap deficit in 2026, tough decisions loom. Pace's $1.03 million cap hit is a steal now, but a big raise could complicate things. Could the Vikings trade him like they acquired Jordan Mason? Let's hear your thoughts. Keep Pace or cash in on his value. Pace's impact isn't just stats. He's a Brian Flores special. His aggressive style fits perfectly, with 44 blitzes in 11 games last season. But his coverage struggles are real, per PFF's 63.0 grade in 2024. At 24, he's still growing, and Vikings.com says he could become an every-down linebacker with Blake Cashman's guidance. Do you see Pace as a long-term Viking? Comment below. Backup QB Sam Howell also had a solid day, stepping up with a perfect TD pass to Jeshaun Jones in the red zone. He nearly pulled off a 1-minute drill win, floating a ball to Miles Price that was ruled down at the 1-yard line. Howell's battling Brett Rippon for the QB2 spot, and it's still anyone's game. Who do you want backing up McCarthy? Let's debate. Rookie QB Max Brosmer didn't get many reps, but he made them count. He hit Price for a red zone TD and threaded tight window passes to Tim Jones and Jeshaun Jones. ESPN notes he's looked too good to risk losing on waivers. Should the Vikings keep Brosmer on the roster or stash him on the practice squad? What's your take, Vikings fans? The wide receiver depth is a concern after losing Rondale Moore for the season. Jalen Nailor jammed his hand early Thursday and sat out, while Justin Jefferson's still nursing a hamstring strain. Per ESPN, Jefferson's Week 1 status isn't in doubt, but the WR3 battle is wide open. Is Nailor the guy, or should we look at Lucky Jackson or Thayer Thomas? Drop your pick. The Patriots' practice intensity brought out the best in our Vikings. Thursday's chippy vibe showed both teams are hungry, but Minnesota's offense and defense outshined New England. With McCarthy's breakout, the defense's fire, and some roster questions looming, this team's got big potential. Are we Super Bowl bound, Skull Nation? Tell me why in the comments. That's the wrap on this Vikings news update. If you're as pumped as I am about this team, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news breakdowns. Share this with your fellow Skull fans, and let's keep the energy high. Skull Vikings!